Previously on Go. Now the exciting conclusion. Look, go.
Greg answers questions if you have questions. Greg answers questions for you.
Oh, well. Welcome, everyone. Hello, friendly friends. Welcome to Greg Answers Questions. My name is Greg. And guess what? These are your questions. I'm going to answer some questions today. Now, before I begin, first of all, it's been a long time since I've seen you guys here on Mediocre Films 2. I've been busy. And let me just point out, for those of you who might be new to this channel, because I know some of you are, and you're probably thinking, what is this? This is not a prank. It's not a prank. Those go on my main channel, Mediocre Films, and some smaller pranks and things will go on this channel too. But mostly, this is the channel for my smaller group of subscribers who just want to see whatever kind of silly stuff I like to think of and put up. And it's a chance for us to just hang out on the sofa as we're doing. There we go. Oh, it's much better. Really, it's just a chance for us to hang out. I call you guys friendly friends because I do like to think of you as the friendliest group of people. Hence, my friends. People who are not friendly, they're not my friends. But first, let's dive right into some questions. I mean, you guys have asked questions, and it's time to answer questions from as many of you as possible. So let's start off with Nic Kinser, who asks, and by the way, these are questions from my Patreon patrons. Sometimes I will answer questions from these comments, sometimes from my Patreon patrons. So if you're interested in following me at Patreon and helping out, it would be awesome to have you. It's patreon.com/mediocrefilms. So, back to the first question. Nic Kinser asks, what would you look like with a beard? Well, I think we all know that I would look exactly like this.
Hello, I guess you're blackhead. Wait,
No, not really, but seriously, I did grow a beard once, and it was after I had ankle surgery on this left ankle, and I just didn't feel like getting up and shaving, because, you know, when you're on crutches, you don't want to get up very much. So I looked like this. That's not so bad. I don't know why my cheeks were so rosy. But it's not so bad, you know. I didn't like the way it felt. It's not fun, but, you know, not so bad. Okay, next question. This next one is from Nic Kinser. Oh, Nic Kinser. Okay, you get two questions. Do you sleep on the left or the right side of the bed? Asked Nic Kinser. Well, the answer, thank you, Nick, for the question. The answer is...
love you too. Sleep well. Oh, I can't reach it.
Let me get that for you.
Oh.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna make me a sandwich, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nighty night.
Nighty night.
JB Smooth!
Thanks, JB Smooth. What's JB Smooth doing there? It's crazy. All right, third question. Nic Kinser. Hey, it's Nic Kinser again. Nic Kinser asks, how are babies made? You know, Nick, it's an excellent question, and it's a lot simpler than most people think. Babies are made just like this. Hey, there he is. Look at that. That was pretty simple. You just clap a couple times and wait a minute. Are you a Panthers fan? What are you doing being a Panthers fan? Oh, you don't want to stare directly into the lens. Well, actually, with this, you can stare into the lens. That's fine. This is my son, Charlie, for any of you who were not familiar. This is Charlie. I can summon him with 2 claps. We don't know what 3 claps does, but we have to be careful with that. But this is Charlie. He was born January 18th, and he is the greatest little guy in the whole world. Kim and I adopted him. And he's actually from North Carolina, which is why he's wearing a Panthers shirt. Don't hold that against him if you don't like the Panthers, though. He's a pretty cool guy. And as you can tell, he's a pretty laid-back guy. And he likes to do this. Oh, he's flying! He's flying! He's flying! Oh, what a sweet guy. I love you so much. Mwah. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye! Okay. Well, that's what kids are like. You can summon them and then they just disappear whenever you like. That's just how it works. Here's another question from Nic Kinser. Nic Kinser says, why is the comments section so awful? Why exactly is Nic Kinser getting in so many questions? Oh, okay, I see. Greg challenged me to ask him 137 questions. So is this a question? That's so far we're down to like 132 now. So you were counting down from there. I don't think we're gonna get to all 137. How exactly did I? Oh, you know what? He mentioned 137. Here it is. And then I said, I challenge you to 137 good questions. And then he did it. It's kind of amazing. But back to his important question, why is the comment section so awful? Guys, can we talk about haters for a minute? Not just haters, but just the crappy people on YouTube who leave the crappy comments. Why do people feel that they need to exercise their hate and their bigotry and just their spitefulness? It makes me not ever want to read comments, and a lot of times, honestly, I just don't read them, just because the negativity is just so overwhelming, and it doesn't make me feel bad, honestly, but it makes me feel sad for humanity. I don't get it. I wish people could just be nice to each other. Can't we be kind to each other? I think we can. What are you gonna do? Nic Kinser asks, have you ever put strawberries on a burger? Delicious. Mr. Kinser, I thought you were joking. Like, who would put strawberries on a burger? That's crazy. So I looked it up, and it turns out that it's a real thing, and they do look delicious. Look how delicious those look. I'm gonna have to try those. Amazing. Now, what you guys maybe can hear but can't see is that we use an old iPhone as a baby monitor and an iPad as the viewer for that monitor. So hang on a second. Let me show you. We are hearing some sounds. Okay, right now, Kim is putting this boy to sleep. He's going to bed, and he's making some nice little cooing sounds. I'll see if I can turn this up a little bit. Let's see. Adorable. Adorable. Gotta tell you guys, I don't know. This whole having a baby thing it's way more. First of all, it's a lot easier than I thought because, frankly, my wife is doing a lot of the work. I still am, but she's really stepping up. So, thank you and bravo to my wife. But boy, it's really hitting home. Like I've never been so emotional in my life. And one of the reasons why I haven't been making a lot of videos lately, I just want to spend time with the guy. I want to spend time with him. I want to hold him and play with him and just talk to him and read to him. And he's 3 months old and he doesn't understand what I'm reading, but maybe he does. He likes to look at books. I've like cried at the drop of a hat. I hold him and I just start tearing up, and I don't know why, because I just love him. I just love this guy. Anyhow, that's my little bit about being a dad. Normally I cut these videos down to like 10 to 15 minutes. This one might just go long. I'm just gonna hang out and talk with you guys. By the way, there will be another Greg Answers Questions where I get to other questions that people have asked besides Nic Kinser. If you have questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments section of this video. I'm going to have to try a burger with strawberries on it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Nic Kinser asks, bananas or plantains? Well, let's find out.
Bananas.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Saborin! Nic Kinser asks, what's the best way to eat macaroni and cheese? Very loudly in public. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Arkin! What is the true meaning of Time Warner Cable? I just included that question because I think that it's a funny question. Thank you, Nic Kinser. That's from Nic Kinser, by the way, in case I didn't specify. But it's a funny question, but also the ironic thing about it is I took up acting again. I stopped going to auditions for a while just so I could make YouTube videos, make as many as I can for this channel and for the main channel. And in the first few months of this year, I had not been focusing on YouTube, and I thought, well, I gotta go get some work. So so I called up my agent and said, okay, start sending me out again for commercials. And I went out for 2 weeks. I had 5 auditions in the first 2 weeks, and I booked one, which that's a pretty good ratio. You go to 5 and you book one. I think they say the average is you go to about 40 before you book one. So I booked one for Time Warner Cable. That's why the coincidence. And it was so much fun. I had a really good time going to shoot my first commercial in a long time. It's just fun to be back in the game. Go see all my old friends at auditions who are still in the game, and I haven't seen some of them in several years. It's just fun. How are you guys doing? Are you guys enjoying 2016? I really haven't seen you much this year. You know, a lot of you noticed that some of the videos that are going up on Mediocre Films on my main channel this year are older videos that I made for a series called Positively Pranked. Now, that show had 5 episodes on my channel and 15 on another channel, on the official comedy channel. And I realized that since we're getting a baby, and I was really not going to have as much time as I normally do to go out and shoot a couple of days a week and edit a couple of days a week, I mean, it's a lot of time to shoot and edit new videos. I contacted Official Comedy and I offered to license 10 videos back from them for money. I had to pay them. And frankly, I had to pay them more money than the videos are making on my main channel, which is unfortunate, but true. So I did license 10 videos back. I think I've uploaded like 4 of them so far. And some viewers are like, I've seen this before. Why is this on there? Because, you know, guys, I'm just doing the best I can. I want to keep my channel alive. I want to keep videos going up there. I know a lot of my viewers, my subscribers haven't seen these videos. And so I've been trying to do new edits. I've been going back to the original footage. I've been throwing in some new clips and changing the music around and changing the order around and just messing with them to try to improve them. So even if you have seen them before, hopefully it's been a couple years and now they're a little different. Some of them are going to be very different. Some of them that are coming up have a lot of new clips in them. So I've been working on those, and I hope that you enjoy them, and I hope you don't mind that I am re-uploading a couple things. But again, they've never been on my channel. Now I get to really kind of claim ownership of the videos. Now they're on my channel, which, since I made them and they're my pranks, it kind of makes me feel good. Hey, here's a new question. Nic Kinser asks, what does it mean when the toilet won't flush? I don't know. Let's go find out. Huh. Maybe it flushes. No, it's not flushing. Huh. Let's see here. Oh. It's a ham and cheese sandwich in there. Well, that was a surprise. I did not expect that. Thought maybe a turkey sandwich, but never ham and cheese. That was a surprise. Frankly, I was surprised. I didn't see it coming. Nic Kinser asks, what's your favorite Muppet? First of all, I view Muppets as people. Don't you mean who's your favorite Muppet? I know it's a thing, but really, they're people. And the answer is Ernie. No, Fozzie. No, Grover. No, Beaker. No, the Swedish Chef. No, Animal. It's definitely Animal. Sweetums. It's got to be Sweetums. No, Bobo. Bobo the bear. Okay. You know what? There's too many. I like them all, especially those that I just named. I like them. I like them too much. And then now you're going to go like, well, why didn't you name Pepe the Prawn? Honestly, he's another favorite. I like him a lot. And Clifford? Nobody names Clifford as their favorite. What's for dinner? Asked Nic Kinser. Just toilet sandwich. Nic Kinser asks, what's in your refrigerator? He's really obsessed with food. There's 3 things about food now. What's in your refrigerator? All right, and get up again. We're gonna go look in the refrigerator. Let's take a look. Oh, I got a leg in there. Nic Kinser asks, can I have $1? That's a good question, Nick. No one's ever asked me that. Yes, I need to get your address. I will send you $1. Nic Kinser asks, I think that's 1:37. I'm done. Night. That's not a question. So I said, Nick, are you sure you don't have any other questions? And then he asked, can you answer them all? No, I can't, Nick. No, I can't. It's too many questions. It's too many questions. Hey, I hit the camera. All right. It's been a pleasure to see you guys, to talk to you. Thank you for watching my stuff. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for waiting while frankly, this video is a little overdue. I think I mentioned on Patreon I was going to make Greg Answers Questions regularly. Unless regularly is once every 3 or 5 months or whatever. It's not really very regular. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another Greg Answers Questions next week. There will be another one on this channel in addition to some other stuff. I got to go shoot some vlogs. I got to get back out there. I know we haven't showed the baby too much in videos. Charlie's the most amazing kid, but I've kind of wanted to honestly keep him to myself. He's an amazing kid, and I'm a little you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The word that I'm looking for. Listen, when you hit this age and you're a dad and you have like lack of sleep and stuff, you can't remember all the words. Don't expect me to remember all the words. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure to hang out here on the sofa with you. Oh, wait, before you go, I'm sure there's one more thing that you probably didn't ask, but you're curious about, and that is, how is Buddy? Well, as you can see, he's doing pretty good. He's about 15 years old now, which is pretty amazing. He's got these things on his toes just to keep him from sliding around on smooth floors, and honestly, he just likes to hang around near the baby. Yeah, he's looking out for you, Charlie. Look at him. Look at you in your big fat sleep suit. All right, I'll let you go so you can just relax and go to sleep. Yeah. Thanks for looking out. Thanks for looking out, buddy. You're doing a great job.